35 grand, try and stretch it to a quarter mil. Try and see it, take it from in the ground, lying still.
Hey, how y'all doing? It's your boy Miso Talleyrand. I'm giving you the news, and I'm gonna connect you to some dope ass music. So stay tuned with your boy. All right, today we're gonna talk about the March for Our Lives versus the NRA. Do you think these kids can compete with this big multi-million-dollar company? I hope so. I'm proud of these kids. I ain't fit to knock these kids right now. What these kids are doing is good. They really trying their hardest to create some sort of change, you know? And I can appreciate that. I'm not saying I agree with what they're fighting for, with what they're standing for. I believe that every civilian should have the right to bear arms just to protect themselves. You don't want to be in a country where only the police and the army have guns. Only the gangsters have guns. You know, because that's what they said. If you outlaw guns, only the outlaws will have guns. But, you know, these kids are inspirational. They're trying to do something positive. You know, and it sort of gives me like a little hope for the future, like low key, like, you know. It gives me a little hope, Maybe this generation coming up after me is a whole lot smarter than, you know, what we were in the past. But, you know, that's that. But that NRA, they came swinging. You know, the NRA gonna put money in to keeping this in. And the NRA been around for decades, and there's so many American citizens that are a part of the gun association, you know, so it's going to be really hard to fight this. It's a lot of money, it's a lot of power behind it, but all them kids that organize this today, that's amazing. That was a good thing. Like, it was good to see. Hopefully it changes something. Low key, I doubt it will, but hopefully it do. You know, we need to do something about these shootings. We need to do something with the access to guns. Americans have too much access to guns. That's a fact. So we do need to do something about this issue. The law, the politicians, they're not really going to be fighting for this issue, you know. They're not really going to be fighting for this issue because the NRA signs a lot of checks. But hopefully now that these kids are out moving, the constituents will force them to do something. Hopefully. But, you know, that's that. All I can say is about it, the reason why I'm not really, like, I appreciate what the kids are doing, but the reason why I feel like a lot of people are ingenuine. Like they said, nobody really cared about gun violence until it left the black neighborhood and entered the white society. Nobody ever cared about that. It's in Chicago with so many people getting killed. Nobody stood up for gun rights. Nobody was trying to restrict guns at that point. Police killing people with guns. Nobody trying to restrict the guns that the police have. You know, they're terrible. I mean, I appreciate the police. I love police. I love good cops. I respect them. It's an honorable job. But they do have a couple bad seeds. So it's like, if y'all not going to equally punish everybody from all walks of life, you know, then I don't feel like you should really jump and do this right here, right now. You know, it don't make sense to me on that aspect. It just seemed a little bit ingenuine, even though, yes, I do know that we need to do something about guns. We need to restrict the access to these guns. I understand that perfectly fine. I just feel that until it entered a white neighborhood, a white school, people didn't care about it until it entered that zone. Because I heard stories since I was a little kid, early 90s. I was hearing stories about gun violence. gang violence, black on black crime. All of these is because of the access to guns. Who put these guns into the neighborhoods? Who? Ask yourself. This is all constructed. This is all constructed. So it's like, I'm not trying to jump off the point. This was for I wanted to talk about the March for Your Lives. So I'm really not going to jump off the point right now with that, because I'm really getting off the subject. But the kids of this generation, they did their thing. They made a move. That's good. And that type of move should promote change. Hopefully it promote change. This is your boy Miso Talleyrand. That was my news update. So now to give y'all some dope ass music to go check out the Political Hippies at SoundCloud. This is one of the records playing right now in the background. So check that out.
To you, it's only a game. To me, it's a gun in your face. It's all of my money, I put it up. I already know that I'm good enough. Blood at the blood, cause I'm high enough. She say that I say, why too much? I'm high, but I'm still rolling ganja up. Niggas hate when you prosperous. Got some haters using binoculars. On the inside, they know I'm the ultimate. For me, there's no alternate. My team is my team and I want them rich. But who cares what I want for them?